Hey everyone, I'm King. Welcome back to Kingspade channel. So the new job class Taekwon is finally here. Now just like the other new job class before this, with a new job introduced in the game select a few players to test on the new job class. The selected players will be given the gold weapon Yin Yang book with plus 10 refined level, upgrade with twice the amount of your best level, and also level 12 given enchant. And just like before, I applied for it and got accepted again for this time, and I am here again to test it and figure out how to build the Taekwon, how to correctly set up their skills, what equipment they should have to optimize their potential, and what is the best shadow equipment setting. So let's talk about the equipment first. Here with me I have the gold Yin Yang book lent by the game to test the Taekwon. It will be taken back after the testing period. And so for the given enchant, I have the final physical damage bonus stat this time. I actually had changed the request to the final penetration stat before they make the configuration for the weapon, but I guess they didn't check on the list before making the weapon for me. But no big deal, this is not permanent, they will take it back nonetheless. Now why I want the penetration given enchant is because for this time the selected testers do not have the choice to pick what gold weapon we want like previously for ninja, and before that we are all given the Yin Yang book, and the Yin Yang book is the most basic gold weapon that dropped by Edgar, lower level MVP, and so it does not have the elite card slot. So here I usually slot the seal final penetration card. Without the elite card slot, I am missing a little bit of final penetration stat, and that is why I want to get the given penetration enchant to compensate the lost. It's really bummed me they don't check it twice, but hey, it's fine. For the accessory, I use the level 120 white strength accessory, as the Taekwon is a strength based stat job class, level 110 penetration talisman, and level 110 armor. The only thing that I can't change is the dex enchant on my equipment. I am a ranger before and I have the dex enchant for that. Taekwon on the other hand is a strength stat job class. Changing all these dex enchant to strength will use a lot of crystals, so I'm not going to change that. For the main stat point distribution, the strength stat is maxed out, and the remaining stat points I put it to dex for more haste. I was concerned in the beginning on the haste and the skill cooldown. Will I have enough haste for the skill cooldown for the Taekwon? Turns out the gold weapon haste and the dex enchant is enough to give me a quite high skill cooldown. With this setup, these are my stats. Most of the Taekwon skill at max level have 40 seconds variable cooldown. I have more than enough, and obviously I am not happy with my penetration stat. I want it to be a little bit higher, about 400%, but it is what it is. Next is the best part, the Taekwon skill. Alright, so if you had watched my Taekwon first look video when the Taekwon first available in the Taiwan server, I mentioned about the difficulty for Taekwon to accumulate the energy, and because of that I have a problem with the Taekwon skill kits. So basically there are 4 main skills for the Taekwon for PvE, 5 if you include the exclusive Sun or Moon Realm skill. Let's talk about PvE first. The 4 main skills are the Rising Kick, Round Kick, Shattering Kick, and Storm Kick, with each one of them have their ultimate skill form. Now all 4 of these skills ultimate form need star to be used. Where you can get the star, it is from the energy that you accumulate every time you deal damage when doing normal attack or using skill. The energy gauge can be seen here. After the energy gauge is full or reaching 100 points of energy, it will become star. A maximum sum of 3 stars can be stacked. The union of the stars skill then will consume 1 star to enter the union of stars state. In this state, the 4 main skills will be transformed to their designated ultimate form. And here is the tricky part. When you are in the union of the stars state, you cannot gain energy from your attack, and once you use one of the ultimate skill, the union of the stars state will end. So you see where I'm going here. When the union of the stars end, the skills will transform back to its original skill form. So with this skill mechanic, in any given time, you can only use one ultimate skill at one time. You need to wait for the energy gauge to be filled again to use the next ultimate skill. Because you cannot gain energy during the union of stars state, it is almost impossible to accumulate energy to stack 3 stars. When all 4 skills are put in auto use mode, the skill will be used randomly, and you cannot control which ultimate to be used when you are in the union of the stars state. So that is the issue with Taekwon skill for me. Now you can enhance this skill set even more with the Sun Realm or the Moon Realm. The way I see it, the Sun Realm is more of a supportive field. With the blessing of the Sun skill, Taekwon will absorb some of the damage taken by their allies, and with the warmth of the Sun skill, allies in the Sun Realm will be healed every 3 seconds, and when the heal exceeds their HP, it will turn into a shield. The Moon Realm, on the other hand, provides Taekwon offensive capability. The Moon Realm itself increases Taekwon damage. Anger of the Moon gives Taekwon a chance to deal true damage. Warmth of the Moon reduces the enemy's defense, making Taekwon deal more damage under the Moon Realm. Sun Explosion and Full Moon Kick skills are exclusive skills that can only be used under the Sun and Moon Realm respectively, giving the Taekwon another offensive skill to use. Now, because of the challenge for Taekwon to stack 3 stars, there's another skill that I think should be used separately, mainly because it consumes 3 stars to cast, and that skill is the Anger of the Stars skill. This skill consumes 3 stars to be used, but I'm not sure in which situation this skill is suitable to be used, because you see, after using this skill, your final damage bonus is reduced by 64%. That is a lot in exchange for faster movement speed, and at the same time, summon Meteor at your location every 3 seconds, in which inflict slow effect to the target that it hit. So definitely not for AFK grinding, because it reduces your damage. Most probably it is an escape skill for PvP or MVP hunt, where you need that extra movement speed to get away from the damage area. Speaking of PvP, the Taekwon have the counter kick skill. This skill can be charged by holding the skill for 5 seconds and let out a powerful kick after that. Its ultimate form sends out even more damage. With the counter kick reflection and regen passive skill, it reflects a portion of the damage received and heal your HP when receiving damage. Now, because of the manual charging skill mechanic, this is definitely to be used in PvP. The flying sidekick skill can send you flying instantly to the target, closing the gap between you and the target, so you can deal close range attack. I don't think there is anywhere else you want to do with this skill other than in PvP. It also can be used as an escape skill. So that is the overview of the skill. Next, let's look at the shadow equipment. Luckily, the game now has shadow equipment transfer feature, so I had my ninja level 3 shadow equipment transferred to the Taekwon. I may want to level it up to level 4 after this. So the Taekwon shadow equipment have strength, physical penetration, haste, dex, physical damage bonus, and physical attack. All are essential stats to increase the Taekwon damage and lifesteal as well. For bound, we have rising kick, which increase further the final physical damage. Round kick give more energy, and shattering kick further decrease the target final defense. The last one make you go eternal blindness in exchange for physical damage increase. I'm not sure how to use this skill, to be honest. Now remember I said about the energy energy problem for the Taekwon. So for that, for me personally, I will use the round kick skill to give more energy. For engrave, we have X kick that increase PvP final damage bonus, whirlwind kick that increase its damage further, ignition kick has a chance to restore more energy, and finally the last one, union of the sun, recovers more HP and reflect a little fire attribute damage when receiving attack. So with the same reason as before, I will want to go for the ignition kick for more energy, but this is only available at level 4 shadow equipment. Looks like I definitely need to get the shadow equipment to level 4. Validation, we have blast kick that reduce the target's stun resist. Now I'm only looking at the extra effect that the skill give. Obviously we know that each of the skills will have additional damage with the shadow equipment. Next, cyclone kick add more energy that depends on how many target hit. Yep, I definitely going to use this after I got to level 4 shadow equipment. Atomic kick also restore some energy after the target is instant kill when they are below certain HP. And the last one, when in the sun and moon realm, gain energy when a target is killed. Oh, this is actually good, but this is level 6 shadow equipment. For contract, blessing of the sun increase fire attribute damage and resistance. Sun explosion added with burn effect on the ground. Blessing of the moon increase the weapon attribute damage. And lastly, union of the moon grant hiding effect after using the skill. You will stay hidden even when attacked up to 7 times. Wow. Alright, so it is safe to say that the Takewon will only be effective to be used in PvP when you have shadow equipment level 6 because of this skill effect. And lastly, the soul. Friends of Stella increase final physical damage bonus. Full moon kick gives shield. Anger of the stars increase final physical damage bonus in PvP. And the last one, another friend of Stella skill. Now this one increase the Taekwon final physical damage bonus. The other one increase the whole party final physical damage bonus stat. Alright, looks like there's quite a lot of final physical damage bonus stat increase in the Taekwon shadow equipment. So getting more final physical damage bonus enchant is actually not needed. Yeah, I think it is better to get final physical penetration here. So that is my review on the Taekwon job class. The Taekwon build I think is a lot similar to job class like Spear, Runite or Mechanic, since both of these job class are strength based stat and also rely a lot on skill to deal damage. For me, the challenging part for Taekwon is the energy aspect of the skill. I feel that it is too restricted, especially on the union of the stars requirement to use skill. After using the ultimate form skill, the union of the stars state is ended and make you unable to use any other ultimate skill after that. That I think is holding back the Taekwon potential as a damage dealer job class. Without this restriction, I think the Taekwon will be more enjoyable to play. Alright, let me know what do you think about the Taekwon job class at the comment section below. That's it for this video. This time video shoutout goes to... Thank you for always supporting me on this channel. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up and hit the subscribe button. And also don't forget to turn on the notification bell so you will be notified whenever I upload a new video. Thanks for watching and I'll see you on the next video. And as always, happy playing. Bye bye.